Spider-Man No Way Home gave us the story of one more day, but this time, everybody loved it.
Shut up and take my money!
While the movie is similar to One More Day's hated storyline, the writers for No Way Home managed to tell the story with a few spins in the plot. As the saying goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Marvel Cinematic Universe took in a source everybody hated and turned it into a blockbuster. Not only was Spider-Man No Way Home successful, but it also became the best and most profitable movie of Phase 4. So, Marvel still has what it takes to make a successful movie. That much is apparent. And X-Men 97 shows that Marvel is capable of telling a captivating story. Marvel did take inspiration from the panned storyline of One More Day, but the writer had to make a few changes if it had to work. So what did the MCU change? Firstly, the major thing the MCU movie changed was the catalyst. Instead of Mephisto, Doctor Strange took the role of the Magic Mite. Second, the relationship between Mary Jane Watson and Peter Parker. Lastly, the scale of the storyline in No Way Home was much bigger than that of One More Day. Mephisto has a bone to pick with Peter Parker. The Devil of Marvel has stated it will be Spider-Man who topples his kingdom in the future. As such, Mephisto has messed with the wall crawler multiple times. Mary Jane and Peter Parker were a married couple in the One More Day story. However, in the movie No Way Home, Parker and MJ are still in high school. As such, the two were your average high school sweethearts during the movie. One More Day was a grounded Spider-Man story. On the other hand, No Way Home was a multiversal tale that brought all of the live-action Spider-Men under a single roof. Likewise, the MCU flick also teased a crossover with Sony's Venom in No Way Home. We listed out the differences between the stories of One More Day and No Way Home, but since we said MCU showed the story of One More Day and No Way Home, here's what the two have in common. Number 1. Peter Parker loses his beloved Aunt May in One More Day and No Way Home. Number 2. Peter sacrifices his relationship with Mary Jane Watson in both stories. Lastly, Spider-Man is forced to restart his life after facing his challenges. Peter Parker, in both No Way Home and One More Day, lost his aunt. However, Spider-Man made a deal with the devil to get his aunt back from the dead. Peter's deal with Mephisto became one of the most infamous moments in comic book history. To get his Aunt May back, Spidey gave up his marriage and relationship with MJ in the comics. Likewise, Peter Parker sacrificed his relationship with Mary Jane Watson to save the multiverse in No Way Home. After his deal with Mephisto, Peter Parker went about his day without knowing about his marriage to Mary Jane. Likewise, in the MCU movie, No Way Home, Mary Jane and others who knew Peter forgot Peter Parker and their relationship. Parker becomes the single person who remembers it all and has to carry the burden of moving forth alone. If Marvel can make a blockbuster movie out of a story like One More Day, then just imagine how their other movies would have been if it was all about telling a good story and not being political. Now that Peter in the MCU has grown up, the storyline of Sins of Our Fathers can be retold. Or would you like to watch Clone Saga that was shown in the old 90s animated series?